All right, I'm back. It's been a month, I think, since my last video, approximately. And I just wanted to congratulate INN on their 1,000 subscriber on their YouTube channel. I am happy for everybody, INN, including myself. I don't know how big of a part I played in it, but congratulations on your 1,000 sub, and hopefully you'll get many, many more. And I'm just going to take a sip of water because I'm thirsty as hell. All right, so this is going to be a little different. I'm not going to be quoting anything. I'm not going to be reading articles. I'm not going to do any of that here. I'm going to talk about the weakness of so-called progressive politicians, and I'm going to also talk about why they'll never get anything done. Because as long as they're in a Democratic Party, nothing will change, nothing will get done, and the cycle will repeat over and over and over again. The circle. We're in a circle like this, and nothing will ever change. So let's start with the drama with Kevin McCarthy taking 15 votes to become speaker. All right. The Republicans actually took the DSA's advice, or Jimmy Dore. I mean, the DSA came up with this, so that's their idea. So apparently they were reading the DSA handbook, like, forced to vote. That's not such a bad idea. Let's do it. And they got a ton of concessions from McCarthy for they finally before the 15th ballot, and he finally became the speaker. There's a bunch of them. I read somewhere where it includes a $75 million cut for defense. I don't think that's gonna happen, but at least they got some sort of assurances of a vote or something like that on it. So that's more than what the squad did, the so-called squad, because they're not a squad because they don't fight. They don't fight as a team. They don't fight as anything, and they're all individuals voting whatever way they want. So it's pathetic. So yep, and they got a lot of concessions. They're Republicans and progressives. The squad, let's say, AOC went on MSNBC and started running her mouth about, oh, we're all united in front. I mean, we're all united with Hakeem Jeffries as the minority leader, and we're all good little boys and girls, and we're a team, and we do exactly what the party bosses tell us to do. Essentially, that's what she said. I added some things, some of the, of course, but that's essentially what she said. So I'm like, really? Didn't you say, AOC, you wanted to create a ruckus in the House? No. Yes, she did. She went on some stream like back in 2020 thinking, oh, we have to create a ruckus in order to get the change that we need. Nope. Turns out that she's not going to create the ruckus. I guess somebody else is supposed to, and she's just going to sit back like this. Let me tweet. Let me use my Twitter, my Instagram, let me live stream on Instagram and talk about how progressive I am when I'm really not. It's just pathetic. So that's all. She didn't do anything, and all the progressives, the so-called progressives, the entire Democratic Party managed to align with a Democrat, a leader, Hakeem Jeffries, who's possibly further right than Nancy Pelosi. I mean, it's ridiculous. What the hell? I mean, I can't. Apparently, YouTube changed their terms of service, and apparently now you can't curse a lot. So I'm trying to limit that, even though I'll probably drop some f bombs here and there because that's the way I am. So, and I'll probably never make partner anyways. What difference does it make? So back to the video. Then and the Democrats, progressives, the squad, whatever you want to call these people, are all good little boys and girls. They're all conformists, like I said on Twitter. They will never, ever oppose the party, ever. Even if they lose, like in the last time, the last one, 21, when they all voted for Nancy Pelosi, no question asked. What happened? They all lost their committee seats. AOC lost their committee seats. Katie Porter lost her seat too, and I forget what committee, but it doesn't matter. They all lost their seats and said nothing. They didn't go on television, didn't go to the media and get angry and talk about how Nancy Pelosi betrayed us and blah 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 blah. Nothing. They all kept their mouth shut like good little boys and girls in the Democratic Party because ultimately they're the party bosses and they tell you what to do. So yeah, they're just, and on top of that, they all vote for the defense budget every single time. Every single time they all vote for the increase. Most of the progressives, especially the squad, they all vote for it. Nearly all of them vote for it every single time. Ever since they've been in Congress. Like what the fuck? I mean, aren't you supposed to be progressive? Aren't you supposed to be anti-war? Nope, I get no, not especially when it comes to Ukraine. They'll all enthusiastically go and vote for the Nazis to get their money. They got what, 800 billion so far, and they don't get more. I guarantee you Joe Biden's gonna ask for more money and Congress just gonna rubber stamp it. All the progressives wrote for it. The entire Republican Party wrote for it, I'm sure, because they're pro war. I'm not sure whether the Freedom Caucus will, because it seems like they're trying to cut the defense budget instead of voting for it. Maybe some of them will. But yeah, I mean they're all and anyway, AOC and the squad, they don't have a clue about foreign policy. They know nothing. All they know is what the party bosses tell them to. Like AOC once. I'm pretty sure it was her. She was asked by a reporter, I think it was Max Blumenthal, but I could be wrong. She was asked, what's your position in Venezuela? Because the Trump administration at the time was they appointed fake President Juan Guaido. Remember how that one went? And Max Blumenthal asked AOC about her position, and she was like, "Well, I mean, my position is to position. I'll let the party leaders figure out that, and I'll support whatever they decide." Essentially, is what she said. She has no clue about foreign policy, none. And then it's just pathetic that progressives in online left media, not everybody, but not INN for sure, but in online left media defend AOC and cover for her and and try and pretend that she's still this great hero of the progressive movement, the left. No, she's not. She's just a careerist. She's just a she cares about herself, just like the rest of the squad. They don't actually not going to do anything. So, yep, that's my little rant there. I mean, it didn't go off like I thought I would. At this point, I've just given up on electoral politics in general, which is why I'm not really going off or getting angry about this. I'm just pointing out how full of shit progressives are, the squad, the Young Turks, Kyle Kalinske, Crystal Ball, all of them. Sam Cedar, who else? Mike Figueredo, David Packman, the Canadian dude, I forget his name, David Dole, the other Canadian dude, their host of the Surfs, I think their name, I forget his name right now, doesn't matter. All of them, they're all full of shit. They still defend the squad, they still defend progressives, they're all full of shit. So that's my little rant. I'll be making more videos more often, even though I do say that all the time, but I end up taking sabbaticals for reasons, for my mental health, because I am bipolar, so I do lose my shit every once in a while and not make videos. But this time I do swear that I'm going to be around more often. So seriously though, please give me a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, as here it is right there. My main account is at Angel J Rivera 08. My backup is there, the bad guy AR. Make sure you follow both accounts because my main account may get banned sometimes. So make sure you follow it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys soon.